What's up, y'all know what it is. Y'all heard what I said. Wrestling podcast. It's been a long time. We back, y'all. Technical difficulties, family emergencies, life lessons, just progression, motivation. But we back, man. These are the tell darn aka they don't want none. I'm gonna go over a little bit of WWE, just our outlook on the WWE world. Post Payback, as they get into their next pay-per-view. What's that next pay-per-view? Fastlane in October, yeah, Fastlane. They haven't really got a build up yet. Y'all seen Payback. Just to focus on some of the key points over the last couple weeks since Payback. We did see at the end of the last Raw the return of the irresistible force, although Corey Graves called her the Annihilator. And she annihilated Rhea Ripley with a big leg drop and a bonsai drop that Rodney Anuahi, aka Yokozuna, would have been proud of. Because I thought she might have broke her ribs. Because Rhea definitely hit like something. Nia Jax is back. It's interesting to see how they're going to use her, especially if she's going to be on Raw, because we know that Rhea is about to go on a run that we may not see her lose to WrestleMania, because she is the eradicator of the Judgment Day and the leader of the Judgment Day. Undoubtedly, isn't it?
Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Rhea Ripley is the leader of the Judgment Day.
No, you heard Dirty Dominance, no equals. They only confine her because she's mommy. She's mommy. Y'all seen NXT? Fucking Mello walked the tongue. He was like, yo, how about Chamberlain's chat? That nigga took them out. He said, yeah, you gonna do that.
But anyway, going back to Rhea Ripley, after she finally got the win via Nia Jax's distraction to finish the feud with Raquel, is Nia Jax next for the Eradicator? Or even if she is next, who else is around that realm?
It might be, but I don't think Raquel might not be done with Nia Jax. I think you want to get that first.
I feel like that's the reason Nia Jax won't win, because Raquel is going to be the reason. So that's why I feel like they may be another person that actually steps in. But we'll see.
Rhea defending this damn title.
Also, I like that. I hate that people, Nia Jax hurt people, situation, blah, blah. And I love that Asuka stepped up. Even though we have not just Nia Jax, but with Kyrie. Kyrie ain't been complaining none of this time about being hurt. She always wanted to go back home. She coming back. Nia back. They obviously might be working together. Nobody else is complaining but you fans that have a bias based off if you like Nia, if you don't. If you like Kyrie, if you don't.
Then remember the time, I don't know if it was AEW, whatever, he's talking about the women don't really be hitting each other.
No, they get hit. Like, this is my thing. I understand people get hurt. It happens in the business. This is professional wrestling. Are we blaming Kane for Seth Rollins tearing his ACL during the Sunset Flip? No. Let's not forget that during the Thunderdome era, Nia Jax powerbomb Alana or someone bombed her 9 consecutive times to an announce table, and I never heard Lana one time say, "Oh, she's too rough, she's hurting me." But why are we so hard on Okari Sane? Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I demand all your gratitude for the longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion in history.
He has been nothing short of phenomenal. Since winning the championship in June of 2022, Gunther has been unstoppable. Not only the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, but people are starting to say, Wade, perhaps the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of all time.
No doubt about that in my mind. This guy is #1 against the entirety of history. And this is a shocker in itself. Gunther is a man who historically has not tended to celebrate his massive successes. Celebration, pleasure leads to laziness and demise, but for once, even the big Austrian is making a change so significant. Has this reign been? And it continues.
You know, when you break a 35-year record here in WWE, there is a reason to smile. And I guess that's as close as a smile as you're going to get from Gunther.
Let's move on. As we move on, we mania gratitude as we congratulate the longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time, the Ring General Gunther, as he surpassed the Honky Tonk Man longest reign that's been held for over 35 years. Gunther is your longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. And let's not forget, because this reign has been so special because it's on the main roster, let's not forget, because of the pandemic, he is also the longest reigning WWE UK champion of all time. At all over 700 days. So the man actually has 2 records. It doesn't count, but I do believe he would have beat Pete Dunne if they continued. He would have beat him.
Because them UK people be holding the fucking titles forever.
Yeah, because Kay Lee Ray had that bitch just as long, like 600 days, and she only defended it for 300 days. And for at least 5 pay-per-views straight, or say she defended it against Piper Niven.
I thought he made him lose to Brock NXT to Dragon. That time when Dragon Advice almost died.
But we seen the reign he's went through. Lastly, taking down Gable. We had a little segment this week where they had a 6-man tag where they lost, and Ciampa and them was the winner. So Ciampa looks like he's next up, but there's not going to be any difference. The Ring General is the man. But as we move along, my next question is about the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Too. I don't know when they're going to be separated anytime. The Usos combined when they took from Arcade Road, and then they lost them in the first night of WrestleMania. To Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who had one of the most worst fucking title reigns of all time. Because Kevin got hurt, and then Sami got hurt, and then Kevin got hurt again. So they had more singles matches than tag team matches. They only defended against Judgment Day, the Street Profits, and like one of us tag team. And then they finally defended them.
Judgment Day like,
Yes. But at the same time, let's talk about the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Are they ever going to be separated? First. And at the same time, because this is why they need to be separated. You got so many people walking up to people. We seen the Street Profits walking up to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn last week, and then they lost the title. Like, everybody saying, we coming for Bobby and them all up in their face. We taking over for the bloodline. We taking over this way. LWO taking over right here. Everybody want to take over. But we got one tag team title.
And Darm and Sam
Right. I've been trying to remember this for like the last couple months or so. At the time, they didn't have that many tag teams, but now we got too many tag teams. The Viking Raiders came back, got the New Day back.
Yeah.
Too many.
Street Profits are back. Judgment Day formed as a tag team. It's like 6 and 6 on each side.
You got Alpha Academy. Like, it's so many tag teams that it's like, you gotta separate them. And at the same time, I have no problem with them defending them all the time, but you gotta start defending them as separate titles. You keep walking around with a blue belt and a red belt, and you got a blue band and a red band, and these motherfuckers just gonna keep being the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. It's been a year now. At the same time, congrats to the Judgment Day. They now run the WWE in my Damian Priest voice, with him being CEO of Mr. Money in the Bank, and him and Finn being the Tag Team Champions. Mommy running it with the World Heavyweight Championship, and Dom is still the NXT Championship. I don't know what the fuck you doing.
Dragon League.
Y'all just be wasting niggas in NXT for no reason.
Well, Dragon, you don't care. He the highest paid.
And I think that's the thing. I think he is going to stay there for a while. They didn't want, like, sometimes other wrestlers, when wrestlers straight come in,
straight give them the title.
Straight give them the title. I don't think they want to do that. They want to break them down.
But let's be serious for a second. Because let's get to our World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Big battle with Shinsuke. Of course, he pulled it out. He had Shinsuke focusing on the back. We got heel Shinsuke. But at the same time, Seth wanted another fight. Shinsuke said no, trying to get this head. We're going to get that rematch at Fastlane. But I still don't think Shinsuke takes the title. My question is, when do you think is the right time for Damian Priest to cash in? Two-part question. Will he be successful when he cash in? And two, will he still be tag team champion when he cash in?
I don't know. That's a good question. I could see Damian Priest having 2 belts, but I don't think they
I don't think he's the type of name they want to
The type of
promote
name
as
he's
a
like-
double champion. Now, that's
So
a
as long as he
Seth
a tag
Rollins
team
thing.
champion, he never gonna cash
Yeah.
in.
Right. Because when is Fastlane?
October 7th.
I mean, I could see them losing the titles before then.
He not a big enough. They gonna lose the titles in 3 probably the Survivor Series.
Unless they want to wait all the way to the end.
We'll see though. A couple things. I'm not impressed with Io's title reign over SmackDown.
I'm not.
She's just jumping into people matches. She fighting Zelenas and shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they got her fighting Asuka. They took Bianca out. I guess they took Bianca out just so she could do all this extra shit with the TKO going on with Montez.